Hi friends, welcome back to UNCM YouTube channel. Okay, if you have seen my earlier video, you should know that this year is one of the best time for you to go out and buy property, be it for own stay or even for investment purpose, because currently it's definitely one of the buyer's market. So let's say now you have identified a few condominium projects which interest you and you have made an appointment with the agent to have a look at this project. So bear in mind, when you are choosing a condominium units, there are 5 tips that you definitely would want to know before you make appointment and meet up with your property agent. Okay, let's dive into the full details now, where I will share with you what are the 5 important tips that you must know when choosing a condominium unit, especially in Malaysia. Let's dive into it. The first one, when you are buying a condominium unit in Malaysia, remember, do not buy a condominium which is very high in density. When I say high in density, means that the total units in that block will be very high. In the perspective of Malaysia, a high density could be any numbers that ranges from 500 units and above to even 1,000. I would classify that as a high. Instead, opt for a project where the condominium density is in the range of about 200 to 400 maximum. That will be considered as low to medium density. When it comes to low to medium density, the maintenance fees would also be very affordable because it will be well spread out and shared among the reasonable number of units. Compared if you were to buy a super low density condominium, usually the maintenance fees would have to be very high because it's only shared with minority units. So always opt for low to medium density condominium. Okay, that is tips number 1. Okay, number 2, everyone should know that when it comes to buying a condominium unit, make sure that you have a unit where it's allocated with minimum 2 car parks. Of course, if you can get more than 2, it would be even better, because we should all know that in every Malaysia household, averagely minimum we all have 2 cars per household. So having 2 car parks in the condominium unit become a basic necessity for any buyers when they want to buy a condo, to be on one of their top lists when it comes to considering whether this unit is suitable for them to buy or not. Third, nowadays, if let's say if you are buying a studio unit means refers to 1-bedded unit. Always opt for a studio unit where the bath area and the toilet are separated. There are some studio unit where the bathroom and toilet are combined together and attached with your bedroom. So try to opt for a studio unit where the bath area is attached with your bedroom, but then the toilet is actually separate and is outside. Why, you may ask? Even though studio unit is to cater for about 1 to 2 occupants, but you definitely would expect that from time to time you may even expect to receive visitors coming to visit you in your studio unit. So having a toilet outside from your bedroom is always a plus point and also very practical. Fourthly, make sure when you pick your condominium unit, know where is the rubbish dumping area and try to avoid buying unit which is too close to the rubbish dumping area. It would definitely not be a good feeling where every resident who wants to throw rubbish have to pass by your units, and that if your unit is located so close enough that you can even hear the noise of them disposing the rubbish and opening and closing of the door, it will not be a pleasant experience. And even worse, if let's say the rubbish disposal area is not being managed well, it might even be a place for breeding of cockroaches. So definitely try to avoid buying units which is too close to the rubbish disposal area. So always find out from the agent or from the developer where is the rubbish disposal area. Have you learned a lot thus far? Do you know that you can also contribute back to the society? How, you may ask? Just by your little actions of clicking on the like button on this video to tell the YouTube algorithm that you find that this content is great and you like YouTube to continue to push this video to reach to as many people as possible.
I appreciate you.
Okay, and lastly, always get to know where is the facilities being located, because usually when you are buying under construction project, you can't get to see the finished product yet. What you can get to see is mostly the brochure, or probably the most is a video. So you have to find out where is the facilities area and try not to buy your unit too close to a facilities area, like too close to a squash court, too close to a multi-purpose area. Let me share with you one of the true story. One of my client previously, he bought a unit which his unit is just right next to a squash court. In fact, this owner, while he was staying inside the unit, he also suffered the experience of having to put up with the noise whenever residents are using the squash court. You know, if you play squash, you can expect that the noise when the squash ball hit the wall, the noise could be quite loud. So in the end, even when he tried to rent it out, the tenant that stayed in his unit would not stay for long due to the same issue as well, which is the noise emitted out whenever people are using the squash court. Eventually, when this client tried to sell it off, the potential buyers who came and viewed his unit also saw the squash court and also highlighted the issue, and in the end, this client have got to reduce its price by more than 10% before he could finally successfully sell it off. So this was a painful lesson for him, and I also got to learn from his experience, and now I'm sharing with you. When you're buying or choosing your condominium unit, try to avoid buying a condominium unit which is located too close to facilities, which is like facilities like multi-purpose hall, squash court, or etc. Okay, these are all the important tips that I'm sure you will find it handy when you are choosing a condominium unit in Malaysia. So if you find it beneficial, do comment what is it that you have learned from this video, and do remember to also subscribe to my channel if you're not done so, if you don't want to miss out on any of my new uploads in near future. Okay, that's it. Happy investing and bye.
Remember to give a like to this video and do subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. We upload new video every weekly. Make sure you do not miss out on them. Thanks for watching and bye.